saw a lizard outside though, and he was gone. He did that.
Oh, that's a massive
Did it
lizard.
again, and then look.
He's doing his push-ups.
Yep, he's working out.
He can hench.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm not in New York anymore. I'm back home in LA. We have an exciting video today. This is exciting, and I am excited, and I want to put this out this week. So that's what you get. If you're new here, my name is Daniel. We do funny stuff here, and I'm bi. And that's basically it. This year we're trying to get to 15k subscribers, so if you enjoyed the video, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button. I'm sure that you can get a general idea of what we're talking about today, seeing as YouTube offers us titles, so this is not a complete mystery. However, I just thought it was super cool and it was super exciting for me to be able to go to the SAG Awards. SAG Awards are the Screen Actors Guild Awards. They're accolades given by the Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, SAG-AFTRA. It was like the first award show that I've ever been to. First like a kind of a fancy event that I went to. First event where there was a valet, which was a strange experience, which I'm sure I am going to touch on later in the video. Also like the first kind of proper event that I went to since I've gone to LA. So that's pretty cool too. Basically, me and Hannah were both lucky enough to get to go. We had to find outfits very last minute because I own nothing really that fancy. We found out pretty last minute that we're going, which is why we're in a rush trying to do some shopping. We got stuck in traffic on the 405 because it's Los Angeles and there's always traffic. I was very glad about how COVID safe the event was because I have not got COVID yet and I'm not planning on it. Fully vaccinated and boosted. So you had to do a PCR test before the show, and then also as you showed up, you went through like a drive-through little lateral flow test thing. And they didn't let you go forward unless you tested negative, which is fantastic. You pulled up to a valet and oh my god, what a strange experience for you to get out of your car and not grab your keys. Honestly, very, very weird. We got out of our cars, we were walking across, there was like loads of photographers taking photos and all this stuff. As we were going up, people were like, oh yeah, go the right side, because there were two different sides to go through security, and then the left side is like the regular folk. And then the right side is for the people who are going to get their pictures taken on the red carpet, the celebrities, you know, the Will Smiths, the Lady Gagas of the world. So yeah, a bunch of people as we were passing were like, oh yeah, go to the right, go to the right. And then the lady looks at her tickets and is like, oh yeah, actually you're on the left. And I was like, oh okay, cool. As we're walking across that, there was like a little bit where you could see to like the red carpet bit, you know, where all of the celebrities taking their pictures or whatever. Seeing as it's an award show, everyone is trying to look their best. Everyone's trying to, you know, wear something nice. So, of course, there's like articles and pictures of what all of the celebrities were wearing. Okay, we'll insert a picture of what we were wearing so that while I criticize these guys' looks, you can totally come and roast us in the comments. Hannah's dress was from Guess, my suit is Calvin Klein. Let's have a look at what the celebrities wore. Haley Steinfeld in a Miu Miu dress. It's pretty, it's sparkly, it's okay. Up next is Kid Cudi, who is my favorite. Before the event, Hannah was like, hey, do you think Kid Cudi is coming? And turns out, yes he was. He was coming because he was in Don't Look Up. I'm sure that pretty much everyone in this world has heard a Kid Cudi song. Pursuit of Happiness, Day and Night, like the mainstream ones. He's great. He's a fantastic artist. I love him. He's always changing up what he does. And also his voice and his humming. Frankly, I don't really understand how anyone can have a voice that sounds that good when they simply are humming. So really, I don't think it's fair. What he was wearing on the red carpet was a Louis Vuitton suit and Air Jordan 1X Off-White sneakers. Yes, he looked so good. His nails are painted. He was also wearing Louis Vuitton necklaces, which looked really sick. Anyway, so yeah, I think he was just killing it. So this is the best part was, he was sitting like, you know, obviously way up closer to the stage, and during one of the intermissions we got to meet him. It was so sick. We came up and then, you know, he was so nice. Are you joking? It's so nice when you meet someone that you like admire or like or whatever, and they're a nice person and you have a really positive interaction and experience. And also the fact that it happened and the setting that it happened was so cool and special also because, you know, it's unlike just meeting a celebrity out on the streets randomly. Met him at an award show and got to chat to him for like a few minutes. It was, oh my god, are you kidding me? And we took a picture with like a professional photographer, and that picture will be here. And it looks so good. You know, sometimes you get a picture with a celebrity and you, frankly, you look like a potato and the celebrity is like, beautiful. This is a good picture. I think it's a great picture. Honestly, really considering making my wallpaper, maybe. Maybe that's too much, but I will definitely be looking at it quite a lot. And that will be on my Instagram, so you better go to my Instagram and like it, please. Thank you. How many like of his merch do I have? Literally half of my wardrobe is Kid Cudi clothes. If I could have worn Kid Cudi to the SAG Awards, I would have. And honestly, I think me and Kid Cudi just need to be friends. That's it. Laverne Cox was there, a queen. Look at her, stunning. There's literally nothing to criticize. Look, she even matched her earrings and her like eye makeup to the dress and the bag. Killing it. Sanaya Sidney from King Richard. Oh my god, both of the young girls from King Richard, they look stunning and they're great. And also, Will Smith is so cool. He was up on stage, he was doing like a speech, and he was just, I don't know, you know when like his energy was just so good, and he was like getting all like emotional. Next up we had Lady Gaga. I was in the same room as Lady Gaga. What? Okay, first of all, like, obviously she looks stunning. It's an Armani dress. It's very beautiful. The jewelry is nice. Her eye makeup was really good. I think she looks great. So she and Jared, they were presenting an award, or were they talking about a movie or something?
Well, tonight's next nominee for Cast in a Motion Picture tells a story of intrigue, excess, and betrayal. The collapse of the Gucci family's control over their world-renowned fashion house.
Oh my god, I was just like, yeah, that's Lady Gaga right there. I mean, Jared Leto, yeah, cool, it's Jared Leto. Whatever. But that's Lady Gaga right there. What the hell? Ma'am? How are we in the same room? How are we breathing the same COVID-free air? Kerry Washington, who I completely forgot that she was gonna be there. And she's hot, so that was great. They're up on stage at some point for something or other. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I was not listening just because they are very attractive. So I was mostly focused on that. Oh, her eye makeup is very nice. I realized I said nothing about her dress. Obviously, she looks stunning. I think that color looks great on her skin. Helen Mirren. She got the Lifetime Achievement Award. She came up and she did a speech, and it was really, really good. I thought she was funny, and like she was like a very good balance of serious, funny, very charming. Oh yeah, and also her look was good. I thought it was really cute. Yeah, Helen Mirren with the, pink. Sandra Oh. Nice dress, but it kind of looks like aluminum. But at least we have the green to pop out some color, so that's okay. Oh, and also her eye makeup matches the dress, so that's good. Carl Clemens Hopkins from Hacks. I did see them walk past, and they did look sick. This whole dress situation with like the other dress underneath. I don't know the correct terms for this because I'm in no way, shape, or form qualified to critique anyone's fashion sense. But I think they look very good. Oh, and also, and the freaking earrings and the eye makeup, yeah, stunning. Jessica Chastain, she's wearing a Dior suit. I think she looked great. They were showing like little clips of the film that she was nominated for, and it looked good. What was it? In the Eyes of Tammy Faye? Is that what it was called? Something like that. It looks good. I want to see it. If anyone has seen it, can you please tell me if it was good? And she won the award, didn't she? Yeah, she won the award for it. So, congrats. Cynthia Erivo, she was wearing Louis Vuitton, and she stood out because look how red that outfit is. So we saw her like many times during the night because, well, frankly, she was very easy to spot. You know, there was like a whole sea of the male black tuxedos. I am in that group, okay? I was wearing a black tuxedo too, so I was contributing to the sea of black. However, she stood out very clearly with the red, and she looked very fabulous. She looked amazing. Alexandra Daddario, I think she looked great, but to be honest, I don't think there's many things that Alexandra Daddario put off that she wouldn't look great in. But to be fair, I think that dress is actually also really nice, and it does a great job at accentuating certain things. Hoyen Young in Louis Vuitton, I think she looked great when she came up on stage. She had a translator, but at the end she like said like a sentence in English and like a thank you to her crew for Squid Game. It was very good. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, all the people who were like from Squid Game or whatever, like they look great. Yes. They like put in a picture of them because you know they deserve it. They look great. All of them looked very well put together. That was the standouts for me. Of course, I'm so biased and my favorite would be, of course, Kid Cudi, because that's my new bestie. For so much of that show, I was just like, is this person a celebrity or no? I don't know. Honestly, this could be like Leonardo DiCaprio right next to me, and I probably wouldn't recognize him. Seeing celebrities in your life is just different. As we were walking in, there was like waiters with like trays and like drinks on them. I think there was like champagne, I think there was wine, and then they had this cocktail, El Extraordinario, I think it was called. It was delicious, but it was like a tequila-based cocktail. And I'd already grabbed the Fiji water I had a Fiji water in my hand, so I only had one other free hand, but I was like, I'm having a drink. The event looked really cool. It was decorated nicely. It was in this like, I think it was a hangar, but the way it was decorated, like you would not be able to tell. So there was like, you know, all the main area with like all the round tables, then the stage, and then in the back there was like a slightly raised area, which is where we were sitting. Eventually it got pretty busy towards the end, and then we kind of had to sit down to the show. There was some food, and on it, like all of it was so fancy. There was some sort of a jelly substance on my plate that was blue. I don't know what it was, but it was delicious. I pretty much ate everything. They also had breadsticks in like a little packet right next to the plate, which were so good to snack on, honestly. Because I think I was like on my third drink at that stage. And I also got some white wine, which was very good. You had champagne, right? They had this little golden looking box with like a sticker on it, and then inside was like dessert. And one of them was like a coconut cookie thing, which was very good. However, underneath that was a chocolate chip cookie, but it was like also salted caramel, I think. But like it was one that like the salt, you know when sometimes they say salted caramel, but really it's just caramel, there is no salt. Like, why are you lying to me? Just say it's caramel. This actually was salted caramel, and it was so delicious. I need to find out how I can get more of those cookies, because like it actually is really depressing, because I feel like going forwards in life I will never experience a cookie that will taste as good as that cookie. So the words were kind of going on as we're having our food and drinks. Yeah, we had some speeches from like the SAG AFTRA officials, and then you went into the awards where, you know, everyone got nominated, came up, did their speeches, accepted their awards. So that went on for like, what, a few hours, right? Like 2-3 hours maybe. So yeah, and then at the end of the night, you know, it was time to head. On our way out the door, there was like people standing with like these huge chocolate. Do you have yours? Is it unopened? You ate your whole chocolate bar already? We had to go get our car back. So we handed our slip in, they pulled the car around. We got into our car and then we drove back home, and that was it essentially. So the saddest part is that normally the SAG Awards will have like an after party, you know, where everyone goes and mingles and there's more food and there's more drinks and then you just chat to people. But because of COVID, the show kind of ended and that was it. So that's the only sad part. However, I make Kid Cudi, so objectively it has been the best SAG Awards to have ever occurred so far in history. And yeah, it was great. I had great fun. I hope this was somewhat entertaining. I will see you guys again next week. Have a great day, have a good life, and goodbye.